This is the Star Wars The Black Series from the Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Episode 6. Deluxe version of Boba Fett in this really nice big packaging. Lots of accessories and weapons, and the Episode 6 version and aesthetic of everyone's favorite bounty hunter, Boba Fett. I missed out on all the low-priced pre-orders for this figure because I don't want to pre-order anymore. It's now going for about, I don't know, 50 bucks at hobby shops and secondary markets. I was lucky to find one at a consignment booth at Green Hills for about $44. Let's get him out of packaging. Packaging looks great, by the way. Let's cut him open. See what we got. Careful with the packaging. Wow, that's a lot to unpack. Okay, let's get the figure out. Hopefully there are no defects. Okay. Alright, and there. The backpack. Got the missile. I guess it plugs in here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And the jets move. Okay. You got the flamethrower effect. You got the blast effect. You've got his rifle. Okay, and then we've got the rifle that's been cut. Okay. So essentially, this is what you get. So my mistake, these are not the effects. These are the jetpack effects. So you plug them in like that. And they look great. They actually do. It's a lot better than the ones we get from Marvel Legends or Transformers. I love these blast effects. Like, and then you plug this back in here. Is this game accurate or movie accurate? I can't remember. It could be game accurate, but Boba Fett, where? Okay, so that's pretty cool. And then let me see the articulation. You got a ball jointed neck, double ball joint. There's a ball joint at the bottom. There's a ball joint on top, and there's another ball joint at the middle, at the base of that neck. So triple ball joint neck. You got arms that have the butterfly hinge. Wow, great range of motion. In and out, forward and backward. Elbows swivel. Okay, you have a. Okay, this one also moves, I guess. And then a hinge elbow. He has some green hands, light green hands. Yeah, you go up and down, swivel. This one goes in and out. You got some nice molded gauntlets right there. Very cool. This is the flamethrower, I suppose. Yep. Can you actually attach this? Yeah. Yeah. So this is like the. So yeah, very cool. I love these effects. These are like yellowish plastic, yellow-orange plastic. Yeah, I really like that. And he's got a cape that's made out of soft PVC. It's no longer the soft goods, pseudo soft goods cape, which is fine. You're gonna just leave it hanging on the back near the backpack anyway, so I guess that's cool. He's got a belt with pouches. Upper torso is on a ball joint. Hips, are they drop down hips? No, they just do the splits, forward and backward. Thigh swivel. Hinge knee, no double joints. It's a shame. Okay, swivel. He's got those knee rockets, like, or knee blasters, which we saw in The Mandalorian. The ankles go up and down, and they've got the rocker pivot. Basically, all the essential articulation you need from a Black Series figure. And the detail. Is the helmet removable? There is a placeholder, I think, for a head sculpt. I'm guessing they're going to recycle this when we do get a Mandalorian Boba Fett. Oh, and the tracking array goes up and down. So wow, that is cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. The Beskar armor looks pretty good. Nicely painted. Detail overall, fantastic job with this one, Hasbro. I cannot complain with this figure. It's looking really terrific. I really like it. So you've got the gun. Very cool. Can I see the... This is from the archive, or the first release. It's much smaller. Huh. Okay. And then you've got one that splits into two with the saber burns, so that when Luke Skywalker cuts it in two, like, it's got some ectoplasmic slime on it. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, it's a little bit smaller, and I guess this is more accurate. I don't know. Maybe it's more accurate because this one was probably what he used in Empire Strikes Back, and then the prop division or the prop guys changed it to something like this. So okay. And then finally, his accessory, he's got the what is this? The launching whip or the launching grappling. It's too short. Yeah, I know. So to wrap around Luke. No, it's it's just too short. It's too short, man. Probably think that's probably my only complaint. It's a little too short. Should have been much longer so you could wrap it around Luke, because no social distancing if you try and wrap it around Luke like this properly. No social distancing. No, you can't have that. Okay. As far as the backpack goes, sculpt is very similar, but obviously better details with this one. We've got the movable jet and the launching rocket or removable missile. And here's a comparison with the first release Boba Fett, or the archive Boba Fett, actually, from Empire Strikes Back, and head to toe, or helmet, tip of the helmet to the toes. He is 3 millimeters short, or shorter than this original figure. Wow, I thought he would be almost the same size, or if not bigger. Hasbro's really reducing the size of their figures. In terms of the details, obviously he's got a ton more of pinaps and details than the other figure. And this is the soft goods cape versus the PVC. Yep. Even the size of the armor, the Beskar armor feels a little smaller on this figure. He's kind of reminds me bordering on SH Figuarts size. I don't know, it's probably an illusion, but that's the vibe I'm getting. Okay, you look at the details of the feet, very different, much smaller, much flatter, much pointier actually. And the helmet, this helmet feels, it's kind of tapering down here, and this one is tapering up there. The scope right there, much better detail. It's a lot thinner and it moves. You can see the gauntlets are different. Obviously the color of the gray is different. This is really light gray. This is more of a beige type of gray. And articulation, I think roughly the same, almost the same articulation between two figures, except for that neck. That neck is the newer Black Series articulation. Okay, so for the guns, as I showed earlier, it's much smaller, it's much different. This is Return of the Jedi Boba Fett gun. This is the Empire Strikes Back. This new Boba Fett does not have the pistol, and the backpack, I already showed that off earlier, and you get the flamethrower effect. So all in all, you get a lot of playability with this figure because of the accessories. But as a display piece, this guy still kind of looks a lot better than this guy. He just feels more imposing. I don't know. I honestly thought I would have a very easy decision after doing this review. I would keep this and I would automatically sell this. But looking at both of them now, I think I need to keep both. And it's like Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker or Han Solo. They're varying versions per episode. So in episode 6, this is what it looks like. Episode 5, he looks like this, and obviously you'll have the prototype. So if you're a big fan of the Boba Fett character, you're going to want these 2 figures, and they are going to look amazing, I believe, once we get the next version, which is the Mandalorian Boba Fett, or the Book of Boba Fett figure, which is coming out soon, I believe. So it's cool. It's all great. This guy is in no danger of being sold, at least for now. And so some final thoughts on this new Deluxe Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. I think it's a great figure. It's going to get a 9.5 out of 10 for me. Let me correct myself. The articulation on this one, I believe, is inferior to that one. You can see the lack of the double hinged knee. And I don't know. Like I said earlier in the video, the Empire Strikes Back or Archive Boba Fett just is a little bit more imposing than this newer Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. The butterfly joints, I think, more than make up for the lack of the double hinge joint, but for posability, I think it is still essential to get a double hinged knee joint, which I think Hasbro could have easily done that. Also, I forgot to mention that the shoulder pads are no longer attached. They are like what we're seeing with the Marvel Legends. They're kind of attached here, just like the General Anakin Skywalker Clone Wars figure. Not a big fan of that. Not completely a fan of that, because I know that thing is gonna be bent out of shape if you keep posing the figure. But this figure still looks great. You have him here posed with Luke Skywalker. He's going to be great on your shelf. 9.5, I think, is a pretty fair score for this figure. Almost perfect, but I'm still happy to actually have this figure. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this new Boba Fett figure. Is he one to pick up, or are you satisfied and you're just keeping your older Boba Fett figure? Hit me up in the comments, and as always, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.